Hey guys, it's Luna here in my kitchen. Today we're making pho. Um, so this is my take. Make it at home, easiest way, mimicking the flavor that I like to taste at pho place. Obviously, they have more skill than knowledge, and I just can't compete that. But if you feel like making it at home and it's quite simple to follow, and I'm gonna put everything into my pots here, and then just boil it, then simmer it, skim the fat out, gunk out when you boil it. All the black stuff comes off the meat. That's a part of below when it cooks and boiled. You're gonna discard all that. Then I'm gonna add some herbs to it to make the pho flavor. Then today I couldn't find bean sprouts that was nice and fresh enough for me to add it on my pho soup. So I've just decided to make, I will add pickled red onions for a little crunch in the flavor. So come with me. We're gonna make pho and it's going to be delicious and satisfying. Promise. So I'm going to make it as easy as possible. So though I can roast the meat and added a beef broth that's made with bones. This is easiest way, like I said earlier. This is a top sirloin roast. Sometimes it goes on sale. This about, I say, 3 pounds of meat. I got it. I'm gonna add a lot of meat onto my pho, to each plate for my entire family, and so this is very economical way to make it. So I'm gonna add right into that. Let me just wash my hand. Move my board. And I have 2 liters of water. And that just covers entire meat and little over. So let me show you. My counter space isn't as big as I want everything to be out, but as you see, or as you guys have seen, I still make it work. Now, I think, oof, right guys, I'm trying to find an angle here. All right, let me just show you. So right now I just did nothing. I start my stove on a high heat because I want to boil that, and just big chunk of meat in here, the beef obviously, and then I added enough water to cover the meat first. Oh, all right. So then this is just yellow onion. I peel very outer skins and I wash them, and I'm just gonna add the entire thing. And this is a cinnamon stick. If you don't have that, I will recommend to use about 1.5 teaspoons of, or more. I mean, it's best to use this stick just to control the amount of the flavor that goes in. But this is a very small size. I'm gonna add just half of it. And the key flavor that has in pho comes from this I don't know where I stopped at, but I put half of small cinnamon stick in there. And then this is called star anise. Looks like it's got very distinctive smell, the licorice smell. This is going to overpower your soup if you put too much, so I'm going to put just 2. And I'm going to add a handful of a peppercorn. And this is a fish sauce. Very famous product of Hong Kong. Tastes fantastic. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. Then I'm going to add a handful of the white sugar. Not too much though, guys. And to that, I'm going to add a big chunk of ginger. I just kind of washed it and dried it, so it's totally safe. I'm not gonna even peel it, just dump it in there. So I'm going to watch as it comes up. I'm going to skim what comes on top here, the big gunk and the black stuff. Skim it out, and when there is no more thing come out to skim off, that's when I close the pot with the lid, then lower the heat, and then we're gonna keep it cooking, simmer on a low heat for approximately 2 to 3 hours. I say 3 hours. Right now is at 2:30. I think my dinner will be ready about 5:30 to 6 o'clock tonight. Meanwhile, I get to do whatever I want. Today I'm folding my laundry for a family of 5, which is a lot. I mean, this is a delicious, could be a dinner. And on top of this, when it's all cooked down, I'm going to slice it up, add it onto my rice noodle, which you've guys seen it and tasted. This rice noodle. They're very, very cheap, and they're very, very economical. And also, I mean, what could possibly go wrong with the beef noodle soup? My children loves it, hubby loves it, even my baby that are just 1 year old, she loves it. So I'm gonna let it cook. We're gonna skim it, and I'll be back. I thought I forgot something, and then I did. So I found what it was. Actually, I need to use actual, not ground cloves, but I don't have that right now. So, I mean, this is the closest thing I can find, which is the same thing, just grounded. Just make sure it's not overpowering. So I'm just gonna sprinkle just a little bit. That's it. And it start to really boil. Now you kind of see the skunk coming out. It's coming off of the meat, the blood. Just skim it all off, and at some point it's going to be really rapidly start to boil. And that part, when it comes, you need to skim it all the stuff out for your clear, nice broth. Please don't skip that way. This step, I mean. And when it's all clear off, close the lid, simmer. So guys, it start to really boil up here, boiling up here. Okay, so this is all the gunk that I skimmed it off from the soup that it's becoming. If I see it, I'll come and go and do it. But now it looks like just about that. And I mean, I wish I can send this smell to all of you, because the smell it's just like when you enter a nice faux restaurant. It's that smell. So I'm gonna just close the lid. Where are you? I put this rice noodle in cold water. Just get that ready so I have it ready when I want to use it. And that's how you make super easy, mimicking your favorite pho restaurant. My way. I'm going to make pickle red onion. But first, you need some glass jar. Then you need a vinegar, white vinegar. And you need a sugar. I'm gonna add 1 cup of vinegar and a cup of sugar. We're gonna boil that vinegar sugar mixture and let's make some pickle onion. I should have sliced it really thin to be able to soak up vinegar and sugar sauce, but at a time I was busy and I was just cutting it up without really thinking twice, so I kind of cut it a little bit thicker than I should have. But I mean, you guys can always chop it up a little bit thinner so that it soaks up the vinegar faster. Okay, but well, this is what am I doing right now. I'm putting it all into my glass jar. Don't use plastic in this case because you're gonna put that vinegar sugar mixture right into a glass jar. Okay. And you pour that hot boiled sugar vinegar mixture right into your glass jar. Let it sit there. I'm just pushing it down so that I can squeeze a little more. And finally, on your broth, I'm going to season with some fish sauce. Then I'm going to add my cooked rice noodle into a bowl and thinly sliced my beef. And on top of that, you add some pickled onion, some chopped spring onion, then add some broth. And it was delicious. Easy peasy pho. See you next time.